Hello, this is Meadow Grove Radio, and I'm your host, Ryan Egan. Today is June 1st, 2025, and I'm interviewing the band Volume from 29 Palms, California. I first connected with Volume back in January. Patrick Brink invited me through Instagram, so I was able to catch their show at Yucca. Tonight, they're here in Phoenix to play at Yucca again on their last stop of a 17-day run. And Volume, you guys released an album last November called Joy of Navigation, a trip through the eternal unknown. I wasn't able to hang out with Patrick last time, so I said, let's do an interview, and he agreed, so here we are. Patrick brought with him Mingus on drums, Jason Hernandez on bass, Derek Christensen on lead guitar, and Patrick's on vocals and guitar also. So thanks so much, guys, for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having us.
I know you guys. Sure. Oh, I appreciate it so much. I know you're tired from.
Very. It's energizing. Many miles. I just took a nap, so I mean.
I haven't taken a nap.
That's good.
Mingus took a nap in the van.
I was trying. Still sleeping.
So I'm just turning that down a minute. All right. So I already asked you guys a little bit earlier. The weather. You guys said it rained pretty much
day
every
except
day.
for Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, nice. So
one place in Kansas City they had tornado watch up until 9. There was it was hailing and. One band canceled that we were supposed to.
Backed out.
Yeah, one band backed out that was supposed to play that night, and we're like, shoot, we're gonna make it. You're local, why can't you make it?
Yeah, we were there either way.
Yeah. Can't stop the rock and roll.
No way, it's an adventure. Yeah, that's I would love to go on tour with
the forces of nature were at our back.
Yeah,
this entire trip.
Yeah,
and it's raining here now, so you brought it with you.
Yeah.
So where was that Memorial Day that was?
That was just outside of Philly.
Huntsville.
Okay.
Yeah, Huntsville.
Nice. No.
What'd you say?
I said Pittsburgh, man. Wrong side of the state, man.
Yeah.
No worries. Well, let's go back to just a little bit about how Volume started and then maybe how you guys connected, down the road.
Volume got started. I was in a few bands prior, started in punk bands, but I was singing for this one band that a lot of people know about now, but things weren't working out. They kicked me out, and I was like trying out for other bands. Just at that time I was just singing. I played guitar a little bit, but nothing serious, and I was trying out for bands, singing for bands for a month or two, but nobody had any direction. They didn't know what kind of music they wanted to play. They're like, one day it's like this. So I just got sick of it. I had a vision and a direction, and I knew what I wanted to play. So I just sat and started writing songs, and then got people that I met, friends. One guy, the first guy I jammed with was one of my friends that I met at school, and we just started Volume like that. And we played up until around 2003, and then I started having kids a couple years before, but we went on tour and stuff like that, and it was just too much to kind of, focus on the band and the family. So I took a 20-year hiatus, and that's about 2 years ago. I decided that I would start the band back up again, and my two oldest are in their 20s. My youngest had just turned 16, and I was like, he's doing his own thing. I was like, I'm going to start doing some stuff. And so I put the band back together, and I wanted to, so I put an ad out, and I met these guys all through Craigslist, and we've been together for a year now jamming.
Nice. Cool.
Yep.
That is awesome. That's kind of like how I was saying. I got back into music after so many years.
Right.
Yeah, same thing. Let's see. Well, what are some of the bands that you guys listened to, when you first got into music, and bands you listen to now? Some of your influences.
Oh, they can't answer this.
It's quite a mix between the four of us.
Yeah, because you guys just started playing a year ago together,
Right,
so
right.
that's true.
This is the metal section over here to the left of me.
Yeah.
This funky is over on this side of the couch.
Yeah.
I listen to everything.
Yeah.
I'm a drummer, so I just listen to beats and then I try to bring him to my music. That's
Yeah.
it, I listen to everything.
Everything? Rap?
Crazy stuff. No, not rap.
No?
I do, but classics. Not
But
like the new
mostly
stuff.
all kinds of metal.
Nowadays, when I believe they had a voice, right now it's just about talking about money and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that. I guess I might be wrong, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
So
I know I like to talk
the
about
classics.
the other genres too sometimes. My wife is into R&B and rap. And,
I like her. I can't handle the rap and hip hop thing. Started when I was in like junior high school, and it was absolutely enemy number one to me because I was a rocker kid.
Oh, yeah.
Ew, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
And as I've gotten older, I still feel the same way about most of it, except that stuff that came out in the very, very early days, I listened to. I'm like, I get this, man. This is all right. Some of this is all right. Like,
Yeah.
I can't hate on all of it, but for the most part, I can't get it behind that. I can't get behind any of this, what they call country over the last 25 years,
Oh,
which is
no.
pop.
Yeah. I know.
And you sang it like this, and it's not country, man. I don't care what you say. It's disgusting. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I like lots of other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, our first concert was Iron Maiden.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. There you
Like,
go.
see, I come from the punk background.
Yeah.
Like Black Flag,
Yeah. So
That's
did
like
I.
that
Come from
like
too.
that. There's some stuff that doesn't hold up that I listened to back in the day, but like Black Flag, they still hold up. The Misfits still hold up, but Black Flag's probably the one punk band I listen to all the time.
Yeah.
But like the Stooges, Black Flag, and then obviously like the MC5 we talked about that earlier because you got the record.
Yeah. And then I actually bought the CD, and then I saw the picture that was inside.
Oh,
and
Brother Wayne.
oh my gosh, dude! Isn't that
It's
just,
awesome.
Like, I was just so amazed by it. It's all folded up in the CD, and I was like, I just want to have that big
On
because-
vinyl.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's bigger.
and it's just like, him with his eyes closed and his hands together, and like, just his career was, a success to him, like,
Right.
and
It
that's
was,
all
it was really important.
it needs to be. And actually, I didn't really get into them until like last year. My friend told me about them, and
Cool.
and I'm from Michigan too.
Wow.
And
Right.
so
What
it's
part
like
of Michigan?
um,
See,
Southwest Kalamazoo.
Okay.
My brother lives by Detroit, but
Holy Land.
yeah.
So they made Gibsons.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, and even I didn't even know what MC stood for before. It's obviously you guys know Motor City 5,
right.
and just to see those guys like investigate their career. That's like I love doing a deep dive and being like, oh my gosh, like how did I not know about Wayne Kramer and Fred Smith and
Right.
and
Rob Tyner.
oh my gosh,
Right.
Rob Tyner and what's the drummer, Dennis Thompson. And it's
And they're all gone now.
and they put
And
the
Error is like done. Like they came back and had some what did they call it, the MC50? They had different people step in at the end, and but
They could be one of the most important bands that not a lot of people know about.
yeah, they've
They were-
influenced lots of
They were
bands.
remarkably important to rock and roll. I mean,
that's why I wanted to talk about them too.
they got
'cause
the jams, like
you hear it like all the time, but you just
that's a
don't-
popular saying. Kick out the jams.
It is.
Yeah, they were saying it like what was it, 70,
68.
68?
Yeah, they started in
69.
63, I think.
No,
so.
I don't think that. What do you mean?
But I mean, just them.
They were saying,
like, when they first came
started.
out.
Yeah, they were put that on the record.
And
yeah, that could become a popular saying.
Yeah.
I knew the saying years and years and years before I knew the MC5.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that live album too is
Yeah, have
amazing.
you seen the live footage of them At the college, the black and white stuff.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for the MC5, the Stooges wouldn't have had a record deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, they're super important.
Yeah.
I mean,
they were just I've seen footage like all three of them up there like this, and they're all like this.
And see,
they
that's
drop
what-
on their knee, and then they get up on their stomach, and they back up like
they're-
this. It's like
their
It's
life,
just like back then. Like,
their life
awesome
showed.
style, yeah.
Their life showed. Like, I obviously never. I was a little kid when they're, when they're around. But I've seen tons of footage, and their life shows what inspires how we try to be on stage.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we just give it our all. Just nonstop. Just go for it. you
Yeah.
know? And you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes you fall down. Sometimes you.
when we're done, I'll show you a video that someone just sent me a few days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you'll like.
definitely.
It's Madison Square Garden for us every night.
Yeah.
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 No matter
That's
how
what-
big, how small.
Yep.
So
I know when I
tonight we're ending a 17-day run at Madison Square
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna appear 17
All
nights in a
across
row,
country.
Madison Square Garden.
Nights in a row.
Yeah.
You think Billy Joel's got a record? Ha!
Nice.
We're doing 17 nights straight.
Right.
Nice. All right. Let's see. I'm kind of going all over the place here. Let's see what I have. What does joy of navigation, like, what's that theme? What does that mean for you? I know what it means for me. I take meanings.
What's it mean for
from-
you?
It means, like, just, you don't know where you're going to go, but the people around you and the things you're doing on the journey, like going together, that's the joy. Like being together and just having adventures and navigating together. That's what it means for me.
No, that's cool. That, like, everybody has their own meaning. I don't like necessarily get into all the details on my lyrics, but that song really just had it was from a crazy night that I wasn't expecting, and I hadn't done drugs in a long time, and I go to visit some people here in Arizona. I came from California to visit, and a couple of my friends each dosed me with acid.
Both
Both of them, and they thought it was funny. I didn't,
Oh,
and
no.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I was drinking some beer, and next thing I know, I'm on an exercise bike, and they're all looking at me weird, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And I said, "Man, I feel weird. I feel like I'm having a flashback or something." They're, "Are you all right?" And they didn't tell me the whole night, so I was trying to figure out what was going on, and so it was just kind of like that. But like I try to write songs that have like double meanings and stuff. So it's like
Yeah.
what you're saying, but also like what's going through there. That's like on one part of the lyrics. I'm like, when I get back, I'm going to get over on you. It's like, but at the same time, like there were parts where I was like enjoying it, but then I would start coming down and I'd go, oh shoot, something's going on here. And then I'd like come to a little bit.
Yeah.
And so it was just really weird. And I really thought that I was losing my mind.
Yeah.
And, so that's what that song, but mixed with some of the stuff, like when I went and wrote it years later, I try to use like things and that's happened and then have more than one meaning.
Yeah.
That way people can,
Well, it's
you came up with something.
It's all art to me.
Yeah.
It's you guys are artists, and people take it different ways, and
And that's good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who I was listening to, but I like what they said. They said they have their idea and they write it, but then once they give it to the people, it becomes something different.
Yeah.
And I like that, I don't like to write. I like to listen to a lot of songs that have stories you can follow and it's pretty clear. I like that. I like a lot of things, but I do like that. But like, I don't like writing like that. I like to kind of leave stuff to the imagination and people to try to figure out
Vagueness.
Yeah.
bigness and stuff.
Definitely. Let's see. What is like the most fulfilling part of being a musician or being in a band for you guys?
Oh, it's playing for me.
That 40 minutes on stage.
Those live.
45 minutes on
Yeah.
stage.
Playing
Yeah.
live.
We
Yeah.
drove 10 hours yesterday
Yeah, something like
Play
that.
40 minutes.
to play 40 minutes for just enough gas money.
It's the only time I feel like
but
you're right.
It's that 40 minutes is
Yeah.
that's the fun time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's the only time it feels like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. the rest of the time, like it has very little meaning.
It's,
like
it's like you feel your purpose.
My
all
purpose,
in that
my purpose
moment.
is that. It's like
You're like,
this is where I belong. This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
This is
but hauling gear, you're like, what the hell? I'm like,
no, I don't. That's part of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
For as long as I've been playing live, and I've been playing live since the '80s. So
yeah.
whenever I've done it, it's not like, oh, this is weird or it's exciting. It's like everything's focused. Everything's everything comes into view.
Yeah.
For me, I love the playing aspect, but I get just as much enjoyment as writing a song and finishing it. Not just having a bunch of pieces that you never know what to do with, but actually, coming up with something and finishing it. That, like, I find a lot of satisfaction, whether somebody's going to hear it or not. Like, it's just that process.
The process.
There is a satisfaction of being in the studio. I mean, I haven't experienced it with Volume yet, but
That's because tell them why.
Because on tour,
because he was on tour making money.
But
someone else.
But creating something, when you're writing music, especially when you get to recording it, you think about these things from the inception and the riff, and you build the song, and then once you get in the studio and you start putting the layers on, and you start hearing that finished product, that's a high that you can't. It's hard to chase that.
It's all an excuse to go play it live.
Then you go play it live, and
I like writing, and I like recording, and I like being in the studio.
But that taste of that final product, and you're like, oh my god, this sounds way better than I ever imagined it to be.
What a feeling.
That's like six screaming people going like, out in front of you. It's like,
all six of
blood pumping. Yeah.
Well, when there's less people, it's like more genuine,
Yeah.
They're like, we've been discovering that, like for some people it means like, I mean, for me it means a lot too, like to play music and everything, and so
people enjoy it.
It's amazing to be able to see how because I remember I would enjoy it like that when I was a teenager. All I wanted to do was like be there. I don't know, with Eddie Vedder or Chris Cornell.
Yeah,
and the way people just like enjoys it, like just, I mean, I'm not gonna say just with us because we haven't, like sold, like millions of records or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's so true, that like, even though, as we said, if it is like 6 or 7, people in the venue, it's been like the best nights. It's been when there's like little people in there.
Yeah.
And in there, so being able to be in both, sides, it's beautiful. That's the magic of it.
Yeah.
That's the magic of it. When people believe in you,
Yep, and then you get to talk to people afterwards, and
there's absolutely magic involved.
it gives you a lot of sense, like when you hear, like, I don't know, like the other day, one guy, he drove home
3 hours.
3 hours.
Wow.
I haven't driven that far.
We're in a place we never played. Part of the country we hadn't been to yet. We hadn't even gone off the West Coast.
Yeah.
Well, they did like 20-something years ago, but that could be like, that.
But that's like a whole nother lifetime.
So since the band like is, start like, we haven't been anywhere out there, and the guy drove that far to come and see us, like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And he told us afterwards, and it's like, wow, I'm glad we look at it like Madison Square Garden every night, because you didn't get like, oh, we're kind of tired, we're on the road. Here's our little show. No, man, he got
what he...
as close to...
We came to explode heads on this tour.
Yeah,
yes.
We did.
I was going to say, he got like as close to a Kiss concert without Kiss as you can get.
Yeah.
You got entertainment, excitement. Yeah.
Oh, man. And
we don't have fireworks either. I mean,
Or make
We don't need fireworks.
no, that's what I'm saying.
it sounds good. At the Yucca when I was there, I was like, oh, this sounds
That
good.
was fun. I remember that night.
And it moved me, too. Like,
Oh, good.
And that even seems like a lifetime ago. I mean,
it was January,
2 weeks ago seems like a
Was
lifetime
January?
ago right
Yeah,
now.
January.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, the 5th, I think it was.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, I was looking back. All right, we have next. So, what are some other venues that you've played in Arizona?
We've only played the Blues Bar.
The Blues? Okay.
Yeah.
Yucca Tap Rooms, every time I contact that Ben, he's like, you guys can play.
Yeah.
Like, if they have the date open, He doesn't hesitate.
That place is great.
Yeah. I know.
Adam, he does Immortalized Productions. He puts on some good shows too. He books the blues bar too.
I liked the blues bar too. That was
that was fun. He's a cool guy. He's also in one of the bands that played that night in The Last Dutchman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's.
they were good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
And we were actually supposed to play in September on the 12th here in Phoenix, but then my wife was asking what she wanted all the dates we were playing so she could put it in her calendar, and she gets to that. She goes, "What day are you playing in Phoenix?" I said, "The 12th." And right when I said that, I realized that's my anniversary, so that's not going to happen.
Oh, man.
So I had to cancel that show, but yeah.
Nice. We were married in September 28th.
Nice.
Let's see. What other shows, like concerts, are you guys going to go to watch other bands?
Depends on who comes around.
Yeah. You're just
I
on
don't
tour,
know.
so you're just like,
Well,
oh,
Jason goes to the most.
No, yeah, I just got tickets to see The Sword.
Oh, nice.
I just saw the Santa tour.
Okay.
With Primus and Perfect Circle.
Yep.
And then I'm taking my son in a couple weeks to go see Weird Al.
Oh, nice.
So, totally excited about that one.
Yeah.
Last concert I went to was actually here in Phoenix at the Orpheum.
Okay.
And I saw the Philharmonic play the Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Oh, in Flagstaff?
Oh, nice.
No,
or is
Phoenix.
it here in Phoenix?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Orpheum. Okay.
So they show Bugs Bunny on the screen and then they play it.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
awesome. It was
That's
awesome.
cool.
That was the last thing I saw. Like, before that, I can't remember. I don't know.
I go to local shows.
I just don't remember.
And in my town, like, the local bars they're really tiny and stuff. Like, there's Pepe and Harriet's, but I hardly ever go there and stuff. And other than that, it's one of those things. Like, I'm an electrician, and I don't do that much electrical work around my place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, like, we're always playing music, practicing, going out. We see a lot of bands just playing with them.
Yeah.
You know, and usually we're playing with bands that we like and that are friends' bands, so it's like, it's cool. So it's not, so that's a good thing. So I get my fill that way.
Definitely.
And other than that, I just hang out with the wife.
Nice.
Have a good time that way.
Yeah.
I think the last band I went to see was No Effects. The last 3 shows.
San Pedro.
Okay.
San Pedro, yeah.
Wow.
It was magical. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
All the punk bands, that were there.
Yeah.
United, like everybody on the stage,
Oh
like
my
playing.
gosh.
They had their last show ever. So
Yeah, it seems
Well, Kiss
like...
had their last show ever.
So did
Oh
Slayer.
yeah, but this guy.
This ain't doing it no more, man.
Oh, and Motley Crue too, all right?
I was there. You was there and everything.
There's a lot of never.
Madison Square Garden.
I mean,
Well,
the Eagles. I'm going to go see them in September in Vegas, and it was supposed to be the Hell Freezes Over. It was their last tour back in the early '90s, and now they've been touring ever since.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Don't listen to bands. They say they never going to tour again.
Well, I feel like
Rush did
after
the same
COVID, everybody is wanting to do, and do their last thing or just keep going.
Yeah, but I mean,
because
everybody
like-
is all of that group. We're all like in their mid 70s, so it's like
I know.
they're kind of like, yeah, we're gonna do this. Is gonna be it. Like,
Yeah.
is Iron Maiden doing their last tour right now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was for this.
AC/DC?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife just went and saw AC/DC a couple months ago.
Well, Sabbath has
At the
their
Rose Bowl?
last hurrah.
They already did it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
not
really
gonna be-
not going to be.
That's going to be more of a tribute show.
a tribute
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. Yeah. What do they play? One song or something?
Something, yeah.
Parts of songs.
Yeah. I know. But yeah, because you think that bands are going to stop, but they keep going. But now you're right. Like, it could be the actual last show.
They're getting they're getting older. I mean, Bruce Dickinson still runs around. Steve Harris still run around the stage like they're
Well,
like they're in their 20s or 30s, and they're not.
Yeah, I know.
And it's awesome. But there comes a point where you can't. That's why Neil Peart said, like, I could play drums like Charlie Watts until I'm 90, but I can't play drums like Neil Peart anymore. I gotta stop.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
Pretty much.
bummer.
Yeah. Maybe a little off of the music topic. Are you guys sports fans at all?
Not really.
No.
Nope.
UFC.
UFC?
Yeah.
That's the last band. They said the last same thing.
Which
Yeah,
Weapons of Pride?
Weapons of Pride, yeah.
Nice.
They're
Yeah.
like, we'll just get a fight night, and we don't watch much else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not much else. Just UFC.
Yeah.
I surf.
You surf?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been surfing lately here in California, but
Yeah.
I like to surf. Yeah, when I have
Nice.
free time and whenever I'm like close to the beach.
Yeah, I love being in the ocean.
Yeah.
I'll watch
That's-
golf on TV.
Well, that's
There you
a sport.
I play golf. No, it's
That's called a leisure sport.
It's an activity.
I can see people say it's a game. It's more of a game. It's just golf. Yeah.
It's a game. Yeah, I golf.
It's a good walk spoiled. Is that what Mark Twain said?
Yes. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Favorite non-metal or non-rock genre?
Good
Oh,
question.
that's hard. It's going to be
No.
funk or soul.
Non-rock.
Yeah, not
Like,
punk.
can I say
no-
a band? I don't have genres that are.
Okay. Yeah.
Love and Rockets.
Okay.
So new romantic rock.
That's not new romantic.
Yeah, it's going to be funk or soul.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like old country.
Or Banda.
Yeah.
I love them horns, man.
Right. Yeah. I'd say Skrillex, you know, and I'll hold them like how do you call this? Dubstep, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You won't hear none of that stuff in the
Dubstep.
songs, though.
Oh no, yeah, no, you know, but
No.
I like it's different since I listen to the rhythm of the songs most of the time.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
They like have all these breaks and all this, you know, like weird noises. And,
Yeah.
make music and if you give it, you know, like a timing and a rhythm, it's interesting.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Dubstep. All right. Do you have any favorite books? Any readers?
Love Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Read a lot of Stephen King. I've got quite a good library in my house. Probably favorite book of all time would be Lord of the Flies.
Okay. Yeah.
It's classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to read, but lately it's been tough.
It's not easy.
I read a lot. And I probably read 35 to 50 books a year.
Wow.
But it's all like history or ancient church history and
Okay.
stuff like that. Philosophy.
Nice.
So that's what I do.
I've got some
I
of
can't pay
those
attention
books
long enough.
way up there.
Oh yeah.
C.S. Lewis.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Yeah, in my case, I went to school for psychology, so everything I read about is just mostly psychology. So it's like,
Okay.
yeah, it's not like Stephen, you know,
You
King.
got, a
Yeah.
he got a psychology book on the road.
Nice.
He did, dude.
Okay.
Like actually physically got it.
I actually
Yeah.
like it, you know, and when I'm not able to play drums anymore, I'm gonna have to do that. So
Yeah.
might as well, you know, keep refreshing, you know, all the knowledge and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I
It's
always
really interesting, you know, like it is interesting.
Yeah.
I like that stuff. Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I always like to know what guys do besides just music, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, reading's my other hobby. If I'm not doing music, I'm reading.
As little as possible.
I need to find something that's a little more active, though. But, yeah.
Yeah. Don't we all? Yeah. Let's see. I guess we can move on to what are your plans for the future? I see that you're playing Ripple Fest.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah. We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's going to be a good show. People that haven't seen us play are going to be blown away. We're going to come there to tear the house up, and then for people to say, like, you know, just like they can't believe what they just
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how we play
Sure.
every night. Like we were talking about Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
We're there to just bring the songs and make people feel like you know they're lost in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to
Absolutely.
surprise people
Yeah.
because if you go above and beyond, people might not be expecting you to go above and beyond.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if there's
Totally.
not a lot of them. You know, like some nights we get a good turnout. Some nights, hey, some nights you don't. Yeah. Still go above and beyond. People get surprised and say, "Wow, I'd like to do that."
Yeah, there's a lot of good bands on that bill this year.
I've heard of it, and I'm always like, "Oh my gosh, I would love to go there." I forget it's in Texas, but where?
It's in Austin.
Austin. Okay.
There's a lot of good bands on that bill, but my goal is people to remember us.
Blow them away, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, friendly competition. Yeah. I want people to go away. We're obviously not the headliner, but I want people to go away going, they should have been the headliner.
Yeah.
That's how we want to play every night.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's definitely one we're looking forward to. Yeah. We've had a handful of shows.
And when is that?
That one's in September.
September?
Yeah. Okay. So a little time to gear up for that one.
I would say more and bigger. Is that a way to say it? Of what we're doing now, like you were saying, like what are we looking at in the future? Like just more of and larger version of.
Like the tour, like we want to tour like frequently.
Yeah.
Get out there because that's the only way people are going to hear us.
Yeah.
Is touring. You got the Instagram, you got social media, but you have to get on the road.
Yep.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, and the only way to do that is get on the highway.
Yep.
I don't know how many times I've listened to bands, online, and been like, yeah, they sound pretty good. But then when you see a band, that's when you're like, oh, hey, I gotta buy that T-shirt. I gotta take some of this home with me, and that's. I've discovered so many bands like that. See them live. That's the way to do it.
And we've met a lot of people on this tour that like they didn't come to see us, but then they're buying merch and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you guys were amazing!" It's like it's way easier to grab somebody's attention live than it is for them to click another link that takes you to another page to listen to your song. They're like, most of the time they're not going to take the time to do that.
Yeah.
But if they're in the club and all of a sudden they hear these heavy amps and it comes on, they're like, hey, hold on, let's listen to this.
Yeah.
It's all energy and an experience.
Yeah.
It's all a moment, that they get that energy, and that feeds them and feeds us. And that's kind of. I'm not a big fan of like videos and like especially cell phone videos and like social media and posting and all that. I kind of like really disagree with it because you should have been there, and if you weren't, I'll go next time.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same what you're seeing, except for the Live After Death movie, which is absolutely the same as what I saw when I was 15 years old. But it's not. I mean, it's not the experience. Like I've seen videos of bands and I go see them. It's like. It's incredible. Like the videos, some holding up a phone in the audience, and it's like, it was all right.
Yeah.
It's
all
energy. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, and it's hard to capture it on video. I mean, I post the video so people can be like, holy crap,
it's everybody knows.
That guy ripped up that guitar, and I want to go see him next time.
Right.
And that's why I invited my friend Bubba.
Just put up the parts where I don't blow any clams.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, good luck finding those parts. Right?
Yeah.
Nice. It's been I've been during the tour. I personally, I don't know. I've seen like a lot of bands that they're really good. They sound really good, but when they get on the stage, I don't know. I don't know if they're worried about being perfect with their instrument. I don't know if they're thinking about some. Because I look at their faces and they're like playing like and looking like they want to be somewhere else. You know? And when we go on the stage, I don't know. At least for me, it's like I don't know if you have ever seen that movie Soul. It's a Disney movie.
Oh yes, the jazz. That's one of my favorites. Is jazz.
It's the same, at least. I guess it's for all of us. When we go on the stage, it's like, I don't know, you find your spot and this whole thing, we're all trying.
Your purpose.
And people connect with that, like they look at us and like, dude, your play's so good, and at the same time you guys are enjoying it so much.
Yeah.
Dude, it's great, and that's when the energy comes out.
We've really hit our stride on this tour, I think. I think this tour has really kind of pushed us to a higher level than we've been at for the past year. Especially these last few shows, man, have just been on fire. I mean, last night especially was so tight. you know, the first few shows were like, oh, you did this wrong, and everyone's, you know, picking it apart. But like literally, like the last week, we have not had to pick anything apart because everything. It's like we hit our stride and everything's clicking and everything's going well and we're having fun. Yeah. It's been good. It's been very good.
Great.
When you do it honestly, it pays back.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Yeah. When you're not doing it because we could be doing it for the money. I mean, I guess for the $5. But
doing it for the gas money.
If we're gonna you know define our feelings based on what we're earning, you know, like we're gonna be sad every night. So might as well just enjoy it because then I don't know. This is what I think, and I want to be, you know. I hope I'm right, you know, like when we're making, you know, something to live, you know, money to live.
You're a musician, you make music, man.
Yeah. That's the thing, we just gotta keep making music. Doesn't matter, like, that's the thing. I mean, hopefully this pays, you know, for a living, you know, but that's not the meaning of it, you know. The meaning it's be there, you know, playing on the stage with your friends and try to give that little moment of happiness to the people that goes there, you know. Like,
If I was playing and making music to make money, I would have gotten out 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, because it doesn't happen that often.
Every day.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often.
Some nonsense that you really don't like, and you're just making a living like that. That's rough. That's harder than going to an office job, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing music that you're not into.
Yeah.
That's like that's the hardest. That's like being a hooker, man, which has got to be like one of the hardest jobs in the world. You know, playing music you're not into, kissing people you're not into, that's work, man.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I actually stopped playing drums for like 2-3 years because I was playing in tribute bands, you know, like Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, Creedence. But then I was like, dude, I don't want to keep playing somebody else's music. It's not like somebody else, you know, everybody's allowed to do it. But I started thinking, I don't know if I'm too cuckoo with this, but like I was like, I don't think Van Gogh was gonna go somewhere and start painting somebody else's, you know, paintings. You know, he's gonna, you know, do your stuff, even though nobody knows you. You do your stuff because that's what allows you to call yourself an artist. You know. Yeah. So I was like, I'm just playing somebody else's music, and I need to take a break from this. And didn't play drums. They would call me, dude, we need a drummer. We'll pay you this. I was like, if I do it one time, I'm gonna start to, you know, doing it again for everybody. Yeah. And I don't want to do it. You know, I'm really sorry, but I don't want to do it. I want to play my music, and I didn't have, you know, other musicians. So yeah, I just kind of took a break, and then it's great to come back to play, you know, original music.
Yeah. Well, that's great advice because you guys answered one of my other questions. Just like, you know, what do you tell, you know, younger musicians, you know, about playing and getting into it, and you know, just that's pretty much it. What you guys said.
You gotta play what you like.
You gotta do it because you love it.
Yeah. You get bit by the bug, you get bit by the bug, and if you're bit by the bug, there's not a damn thing that anybody can do to help you.
Yeah.
And if you're not bit by the bug, then you're not bit by the bug. Don't worry about it. You know? Play a little bit and have fun.
I remember when I was living in Phoenix back in the late '80s, and you know, I was in punk bands then, and I was working this one marketing research job where we call people and we don't sell anything. We do interviews, and we pay people to come in and do these interviews. But I was working with this one lady, and she was I was like 21 at the time. She was probably in her 30s, but she was trying to say that whole stuff. Why don't you play other music that like is going to sell? And I said, I'm going to be playing my music that I write and that I do till I die. And I said, I guarantee when I'm in my 50s, I'm still going to be trying to do a band. And I took a hiatus, but I didn't stop ever writing songs and playing. I played every day. And then when I got the opportunity, what happened? I put the band back together, and we're hitting the road. We're doing it, and it's like like you said, if you get hit with the bug, it doesn't ever go away. It's not something you could take a pill and get over. It's like it's stuck with you, and that's what you do.
Yeah.
Band Elwood.
It's not a lot of times that I've taken a break from playing, but when I have, it's like something's missing.
Yes.
Something is absolutely missing, and you're always find your way back to it.
Yeah, it's miserable. I've done it. I've done it for little stints, like not intentionally, but it's just ended up happening.
Yeah, when things just get dry for a little
miserable.
bit. Yeah, it happens.
It is. I mean, I'm not a musician, but like I said, I took a break from, because I was teaching, and I was talking to my kids about it. I was like, you guys, I don't think I was very happy back then when I wasn't into all my music. I mean, music's been a part of my life. Like, had a record player in my, closet since I was a little kid, like everyday music. And then I didn't have it for a while, and I really wasn't very happy. And now I am again,
If you're not living, if you're passionate, you have passion for something, and you don't, act on that or pursue it or be involved with that passion, then what are you doing alive?
Yeah.
That's the most important thing there is.
Yeah.
Your passions.
Yeah. And I just love music so much because it connects people.
Yeah, it does.
It does, and that's why I started, Metal Grove and the radio station, just to connect with people, other bands, and connect them with the listeners and
widen the community.
Yeah, and it's so I just appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Any
thank you.
last things? No,
thank you.
Okay, great.
No, you asked earlier. We kind of got sidetracked, which is fine. We're all scatterbrained and like ADD, but like we want to start touring more. But one of our which we're gonna do is we already have an album written, and so we want to start learning all those songs as a band. Okay. And then hopefully sometime next year record it and get it released.
Put it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're still pushing Joy.
Yeah.
That thing's
bigger.
That's an album we're still pushing.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great album. I listened to it quite a few times.
Yeah, we only have a few more copies left. You got
I need one signed. Remember? Signed. Yeah, at the show we'll get one.
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
I'll sign it before drinking because when
I've
been signing just wrong things. So
I know.
Do the same to your.
It's the last show, so he's going to be drinking.
After the show.
After the show. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you tonight. I look forward to it because you guys are saying how you're hitting your stride, and it's going to be a great show. All right.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.